Today we're going to start a two-part series of talking about international affairs at the University of Memphis. And today I have with me Rebecca Laumann. Now, Rebecca, you have been here for about 20 years.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And so you've seen a lot of changes.
Yes, I
and,
have.
You know, we often think about international affairs as being the recruiting and the enrollment of international students, but and we'll actually talk about that next week, but there's a whole other piece to it. Now, tell me about the center that you run here at the university.
The Center for International Education Services, there are 3 units. We have the Office for International Student Services. We also have our Study Abroad Office, and our Intensive English for International programs. With the Intensive English program, we teach international students to become proficient in English so they can matriculate into the university.
So we often think about international students they just show up and they go to class, and there's a whole process, right, about kind of acclimating international students. You know, we forget that this is a new country to the international students coming here, right? So many of them making sure that their English skills are up to the point where, right, they're not going to struggle in classes, but also helping them just kind of navigate, right, the university and living here.
Yes, we do that. And I think that's one of the things that I can say my team and myself are very proud of the work we do in helping our students transition to Memphis. It's not just about giving students orientation when they arrive, picking them from the airport. We try to do this concierge level services for our students, but we are also making sure that they are compliant with their visa status whilst they're in the US, and providing sessions for workshops for students to prepare them for life after graduation. So for instance, next week we have a workshop on employment-based visas, life after graduation. So I think what we are doing is to provide a holistic approach to supporting the students when they arrive on campus.
How many students do we have studying abroad each year?
We have about 222 students studying abroad each year. We want more students to go abroad as an R1.
I'd love to see many more students in that study abroad. It's such a life-changing experience, but you know, there's a lot that goes into it, right? You have to help make sure that they've got visas. I'm sure there has to be some due diligence done on where they're going to make sure that they have a good experience, right?
Yes, we do all that. And we offer different types of opportunities for students. These are high-impact programs, and so students can do internships, they can study abroad, which is directly enroll in a university overseas, and they can also engage in an online opportunity to have a global experience.
Wow. Well, there's a lot that you and your staff do that most people don't even recognize. You're kind of behind the scenes, aren't you? Getting all this work done, but you do such a wonderful job for the students who come here and for our students and faculty who are traveling abroad. Thank you for the great work that you do. Appreciate everything, and thanks for the 20 years you've put in here at the University of Memphis.
Thank you.
Next week, we'll talk about recruiting of those international students and the programs thereof.